Collective, and welcome to my channel, NUBODI. I am Latriviette, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective audience today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back, and thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button, though it does help out the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So real quick, just want to remind folks while watching videos on tarot and listening to readings to use your discernment. Not everything in the reading may pertain to you. Nothing may pertain to you. Take what applies, let the rest fly. If it's not your reading, don't claim it. Do not claim it. Forgot what I was going to say. I always do this. Take responsibility for your own health and well-being, people. So I'm going to ring my singing bowl, clear the energy, raise my vibration so that I'm able to get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. All right, now here we go. Let's get into it. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're having a great morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is for you when you receive this message. So I did a quick energy pull, see what the overall energy is. 2 cards that came out, education and heal the ouch. So before even looking at the book, when I got education in the reverse, first thing I got was someone didn't have the knowledge. Someone doesn't have the knowledge. Healing the ouch, I got someone doesn't know how to heal themselves. They don't have the knowledge to heal themselves. The ancient knowledge, the spiritual wisdom to heal themselves. Someone is sick. Someone is not well. Could be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically. But whatever the case may be, someone doesn't have the information needed to heal. Let's get into this. So it's card number 35. 35 reduces to 8. 8 is about manifestation. They don't know how to manifest the education they need to heal themselves. Card number 38. In reverse. 38 breaks down to 11. That's justice. So I feel like someone's not connected to the Most High, Holy Spirit, their ancestors, their angelic team to get the wisdom they need, to get the knowledge, the ancient knowledge, whatever the case may be, the education they need to heal themselves. But when I looked in the book, that's not what the book says, but that's what my spirit said from reading these 2 cards. So card number 35, education. It says stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right, no matter what, will not get you what you want. What did I say? They don't have the education or the knowledge they need to heal. Heal the ouch is about forgiveness. It has often been said that not forgiving, holding on to resentment and anger and bitterness harbors dis-ease. It's a discomfort. It says reverse this card is a message urging you to amend for any harm you've done to another. Somebody don't even want to apologize. Someone doesn't even want to acknowledge the wrongs that they've done to another person. So they cause an illness and now they don't know how to heal it. Damn, that's a message for Friday. Let's get into it, people. Let's get into it. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. What do we need to know about this energy? Please and thank you. False narrative in the reverse. So somebody put out a false narrative about you, collective, and people are finding out that it was a false narrative. They're finding out that what was said is not true. I just heard Someone or someone's put out a false narrative about you, collective. People are finding out that the narrative is not true, but they don't want to apologize for it. They're like, what? I didn't say that. What you mean? But people know, they're like, what do you mean you didn't say that? Crazy. Crazy. Wow. So they put out a false narrative about an earth angel. People know that crap is fake news. They put out a false narrative about you, collective. And people are starting to learn that it was false. They're looking at this person like, this what you said though. You said this, this, and this. And we seeing that, and that. But we found out that, and that. We found out that ain't true. A nice guy in reverse. So a nice guy in reverse put out a false narrative. So a nice guy in reverse, that nice guy gives me King of Cups, King of Hearts energy in the reverse. So in the upright, King of Hearts, King of Cups is someone who's emotionally balanced, right? Heart over head over heart, that kind of thing. They're balanced. They're emotionally balanced. They don't jump all in with their heart, but they're a nice guy, right? In the reverse, this person ain't nice. Nice guy in reverse. This person is cold-hearted. That's what this person is. And this person is cold-hearted who put out false narrative about an earth angel. People are seeing through this nice guy in reverse. They're seeing the lies. This is someone who, collective, constantly talked about you, badmouthed you to anyone and everyone who would listen, and you wasn't even there. You weren't even around to even defend yourself. So people are like, wait a minute now. You're talking about this person every day, all day, every day. This person's not even here to defend themselves. You know, people are starting to pick up on little things like that. You know, at the beginning, they're like, what? This person did what? This person said who? And they were believing it because, one, the people that this nice guy in reverse was talking to, they don't even know you. So why wouldn't they not believe it? All right. But then when the narrative kept changing and, but you said this the other day, now you're saying this today, your math ain't mathing. So people are starting to see these things about this confirmation. So people are starting to see the lies of this nice guy in reverse. Nice guy in reverse is either connected with the Jezebel or just has Jezebel energy. And just because Jezebel is a feminine energy, now come on now, a masculine can be in his feminine energy. Why would a masculine who's in his masculine energy or who's comfortable with his masculinity be bad mouthing a woman? You know, back in the day they used to call that a bitch ass ninja. Take it as it resonates. If you know, you know. Anywho, if this nice guy is not in, you know, in this Jezebel energy, which I feel like he is, he's connected to a Jezebel. Now, for a nice guy to be in the Jezebel energy, a nice guy in reverse to be in Jezebel energy, this is someone who would sleep with his boy's girl, his boy's wife, his boy's partner, he, she, them, they, whatever the case may be. He don't care. But the Jezebel energy, if you look it up, there's many variations of the Jezebel energy. The one most people are familiar with is that Jezebel, the spirit of Jezebel, breaks up marriages, partnerships, happy homes, that sort of thing. Men do that too. So Holy Spirit, what do we need to know? Whoop. All right, then that's too many. Too many. What else do we need to know about this energy, please and thank you? Sending you the evil eye. So Jezebel could be sending you the evil eye. These two are angry because they're talking trash about you, and people are seeing through them that the trash that they're talking is lies, gibberish. So they're sending you the evil eye because people are finding out that they lied. That's like saying you having revenge against someone that you wronged who did nothing to you, but you want revenge against them because what you're doing is not working. I want to get revenge because whatever I did to this person is getting through it. Come on now. Come on now. These people are mad because they're taking L's, these serious L's, and you're an earth angel. They're mad because you're an earth angel. They want you transition. They want you out of here. They talk so bad about you, collective, said some heinous shit about you that they thought the narrative was so bad that you was going to take yourself out, that you were going to crawl in a hole, that you was just going to cry and die. They did some other things too, but we'll get to that. It wasn't just the narrative. They did a lot. They sent so much to you that if you wasn't this earth angel, you probably would have checked out. Let's get some zodiac signs, see what's going on here. Who's involved? Holy Spirit, what is zodiac signs involved? Dang, we got the Taurus, the Aries, and the Aquarius. So you could be a Taurus, Aries, or Aquarius. They could be a Taurus, Aries, or Aquarius, but take it as it resonates. That is the energy in this reading. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this nice guy in reverse, please and thank you? What do we need to know about this nice guy in reverse, please and thank you? We're going to get some letters today. I feel generous. I feel generous. I got things to do, so I may only get one video out today. So do hit that like button, people. Get the information out there. People need to know. Advocate. So this could be somebody who, gets people to take action. Whether the action is good or bad is irrelevant, but it's someone who gets people to take action. They can also embrace negative causes or commit to causes for personal gain. So they believe that they're doing something and they're justified in doing it. That's what they believe. What else, Holy Spirit? What else do we need to know? Please and thank you. Yeah, about this evil eye. Return that to sender. Send that energy back. It is not your energy. Do not claim it. Gossip. What did I say? This nice guy in reverse just been talking bad about you. And what the energy he gives off is that this might have been somebody you were dating and you was just like, you know what? This ain't working out for me anymore. We should just go our separate ways. And this nice guy in reverse didn't take it that way. Turned into the Hulk. This nice guy thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information about people. Betraying confidences. This person thinks he is God. This nice guy thinks he's God. In the shadow attributes, it talks about despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. So this nice guy in reverse thought that this gossip and false narratives that they spread about you was going to destroy you. And you're like, okay, say what you want, say what you will. And you kept moving. Again, the gossip and the narratives being spread to people who, one, don't know you, two, they don't like you. So this the intent was that these people would never come to you and say, you know what I heard about you? You okay? Because this is what they saying in the streets. So they were banking on no one coming to you and saying, yo, so and so's talking trash about you. They real reckless with their mouth. But it still got back to you, collective. And you know who said it, and you know what was said. And you still kept it moving. You're like, I see how this nice guy in reverse moves. Because it got back to you, right? Shapeshifter. This nice guy in reverse presents himself to be anyone or anything in front of whoever he's with. So for example, if you're a businessman, this nice guy presents himself to be a businessman. If you are a healer, this nice guy presents himself to be a healer. It says projecting any image that serves his personal agenda in the moment. Anything but himself. He's not authentic. He may not even have any stuck right now because you're up right now. He may not have his own identity because he's been shape-shifting for so long. He don't even know who he is anymore. Samaritan in the reverse. Samaritan in the shadow attributes talks about exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. And I think I spoke about this one day this week. Samaritan in the reverse is someone who walk up to the homeless, give them a bag of food, but they're recording themselves giving the homeless a bag of food. If you're going to give somebody a bag of food, just get a bag of food. Keep moving. Why you got to show everybody that you're a nice guy? Because he's not, but he wants people to think that he is. This is somebody who would slash your tires knowing that you can't get to work and you got to call this person to give you a ride to work, but they was the ones who slashed your tires. Oh, I always got to come out here and do stuff for this one over here and this, that. It's not a nice person. Nice guy in reverse. Holy Spirit, tell me about this Jezebel. What do we need to know about this Jezebel as it relates to the collective? Another one, rescuer in reverse. Rescuer in reverse talks about, assumes that the rescue will reciprocate. Keeps the rescue one needy. Again, this is the same energy. That's stealing money out your wallet. Then you call and be like, oh, yo, let me borrow $20? I lost my money or I can't find the money. They the ones who stole your $20. But they want to be someone you have to call on. That's the person who will slash your tires and then be the one you got to call to get a ride, unless you call it Uber. Monk or nun. So this Jezebel is in the shadow attributes, talks about negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. They review the world as a place they don't want to be in. Why are you here? Anywho's, Child Eternal, all reverse cards. Child Eternal in the reverse talks about inability to grow up and be responsible. So this Jezebel is immature, extreme dependency on others for physical security. Codependent. Jezebel's codependent. So that's why they together. As toxic as this energy together is, they match each other's energy. They match each other's vibrations. Don Juan. So this is interesting because originally I said that this nice guy in reverse could be in his feminine energy with this Jezebel. You got Don Juan in reverse. Okay. That's what I pulled for the Jezebel. So this could be one person. Don Juan in the shadow attributes talks about using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Confirmation. So they use their feminine or masculine wiles to get what they want. Confirmation. Confirmation. Networker in the reverse. Networker in the shadow attributes talks about conveying information only for personal gain. Spreads fear and falsehood. The first card out was false narrative in the reverse, though. So the false narrative in the reverse gives me the energy that whatever they were saying, whatever lies that they were spreading, are no longer being believed. Okay, but that is something. Excuse me, confirmation burp. That's just something that they do. They are liars. Again, I feel like this is one person because the energies is back and forth between masculine and feminine for the both of them. Take it as resonates in the story. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective? What do we need to know about this as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. So again, the energy that I got was someone doesn't have the education or the know-how to heal themselves. If you go by textbook definition, they haven't learned their lesson. They're being stubborn and they wronged you, collective, and they know they need to make things right, but they don't want to. Building blocks. Confirmation. Building blocks. They don't want to. Building blocks is in reverse. Talks about something that they are trying to build that is not on solid foundation, and it's crumbling. See all the blocks falling down, falling apart, falling down like dominoes. It's card number 28. Someone could be born 1982. 28 reduces to 10. 10 is in the reverse, though. Not completed. So whatever they were trying to build, maybe together, or if this is one individual, whatever this one individual was trying to build, it's not working. It's not complete. It will not be completed. This person cannot heal. Got lies and deceit. That's why it's not completing. It's built, whatever they were trying to build on faulty foundation was built on lies and deceit. It's card number 25. 25 reduces to 7. Reflection, introspection. They're thinking about how to continue to deceive you, collective. They're not going to stop till they drop. And from the looks of it, heal the ouch in reverse. Might be soon. It might be dropping pretty soon. Not for you in the reverse. It's card number 6. 6 is about balance and harmony. It's in the reverse. They try to imbalance you with this lies, false narratives, evil eye. They try to imbalance you. Confirmation. Not for you. Something that wasn't for you about to turn your way. Let's see what's going on here. It says, in the upright, it says, a clear knowing that something is being denied you. You're being given something. Yeah. They were trying to deceive you on either something that you were building, but you're being given something, collective. They try to imbalance you, but you're being given something. They try to deny you of something, and it wasn't for them to deny you of. Yeah. They try to imbalance you so that you wouldn't get it. A leg up. They try to deny you of getting help, assistance, support. Card number 34. 34 reduces to 7. It's in the reverse, though. They had no thoughts about it. They were impulsive, reckless. They try to block you from something, but you're getting it anyway. They try to block you. Whatever you were building, they try to block what you were building. And that could be your life. It doesn't have to be a job. It doesn't have to be a business or a side hustle. It could just be you building strong foundations in your life. They didn't want you to have it. They didn't want you to get any support. And they were trying to block, drop, and stop that by all means necessary. But it's not working out in their favor. They want to know why it's not working out in their favor. You're still getting it, and they want to know why. So this is a fairy. You can see this fairy is reaching down to a book with wings. I always call that book with wings the Akashic Records. If you don't know about the Akashic Records, you should research that. And I got some new subscribers. What's up? Thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button. The Akashic Records is the book of life. It's like written in the ethers, in the spiritual realm, your past, present, your future. And somebody wants to tap into that and see what your future held. The Akashic Records is your own personal business. Nobody's supposed to be poking around in your Akashic Records but you. But someone decided to try and do that. Confirmation. If they got any information, they got what they were allowed to have. Nothing more, nothing less. So whatever information that they got, they went with it and thought that they could work with that to destroy you. They're asking why whatever they were doing to destroy you didn't work. It's card number 31. 31 reduces to 4. 4 is about structure and stability. It's in the upright. They're asking why your structure and stability is still intact, moving forward, improving, increasing. They want to know why. I said at the beginning, they threw a lot at you and are still throwing a lot at you to destroy you. And they're not going to stop until they transition. Which, again, heal the ouch in reverse. Might be soon for them. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation? Please and thank you. Solitude. Solitude, I believe, is the Hermit card. I am correct. It's the Hermit card in traditional tarot. They thought solitude or the Hermit card falls upon building blocks in the reverse. They thought if they crashed your shit down, that you go in solitude and that you, if you didn't have any support, that you'd be all alone and that you would be distraught. And you probably were. Like, okay, what am I going to do now? But that solitude worked for you. It's card number 9. 9 is about things coming to fruition. You went within, hermit mode, tapped in, confirmation, to figure out what your next steps were. They didn't anticipate that. Card number 9 talks about cycles ending. Sacrifice. Sacrifice is in the reverse. Sacrifice falls upon deceit. There are many ways to use the word sacrifice, but in this way, try to give you up. Sacrifice falls upon deceit. They use deceitful methods to sacrifice you. Sacrifice is in the reverse. Didn't work though. It's card number 12. 12 reduces to 3. 3 is about groups. So it's more than just these 1 or 2 people here on the board that try to sacrifice you with deceitful methods. Evil eye, spell work, lies, false narratives. You went into solitude. You did some work on yourself. They couldn't sacrifice you. You were working on you. You're like, okay, let me take responsibility for my actions. What did I do? What did I not do? What did I say? What did I not say? Let me work on me. That's what you did. That's why sacrifice wasn't working. Harmony. Harmony is in reverse. Harmony in reverse falls upon not for you in reverse. They try to keep, so harmony is the lover's card in traditional tarot. They try to keep a divine union from an earth angel. They tried to keep this earth angel from loving on self. So the lover's card in traditional tarot talks about love, love of self. It's not just about your relationships with other people. It's about, first and foremost, love of self. They didn't want you loving on yourself, because if you love on yourself, then other people would love on you. They'd be like, oh, you're such a nice person. You so sweet. I like you. They didn't want anyone liking you. It's card number 6. It's about that balance. Try to imbalance you by separating you or distancing people from you, not you from them. They weren't trying to keep the world from you. They were trying to keep you from the world. However Drake said that. Whatever that goes. Was that Drake? Or that Soldier Boy? Anywho, they wanted you alone. Isolated. Yeah. They try to keep love from you. But they try to block it. You're being given love anyways. You're in your power. You're standing in your power. They try to keep people from supporting you, but either underestimated the power you had or didn't have the education about the power you had. This could be Leo energy, or this could be a Leo. You could be a Leo, or it could just be the energy of Leo, strength. They thought if you had no one, because they got confirmation, they got friends, family, co-workers, and whoever you engaged with to distance themselves from you. And they thought you would have no one, but you had someone, and you had power, and your power grew. It increased. It strengthened. Strength. Card number 8. Manifest. You manifested that power. You went within that solitude because they took everybody away or pushed everybody away from you, and you went into solitude and you increased your power. Your power was increased by the Most High, your ancestors, the spiritual realms, your protection detail, and you powered up. Intuition. Intuition is the high priestess card in traditional tarot. High priestess, high priest, take it as it resonates in your story. You are balanced. It's card number 2. Card number 2 coupled with power. Card number 8, that's 10. Completion. You are complete as you are. You don't need them, they, her, him. You want them. You don't need them. And you showed that you didn't need them when you went into solitude and powered up, leveled up. Let's get this last message before we get this tea on these people. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation before we get the tea? Please and thank you. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. First cards out was education in reverse, heal the touch in reverse. These people are lost. They had one job, and that one job was to destroy you. They made it their mission to destroy you. And when that didn't happen, now they're trying to get back into integrity. They don't know how to do it. The compass is here. The compass is here. The compass is here. And they don't know how to do that. It's card number 35. 35 reduces to 8. Trying to manifest that. Trying to manifest direction. Crown games. Right use of power. You tapped into your crown chakra. You tapped into your power, your inner compass. When you went in solitude, you always had the power. You just didn't know you had the power. Some of you did, but you didn't abuse the power. You used the power to go within and heal. They didn't know how to do that. Heal the touches in reverse. Education is in reverse. They didn't know how to heal their trauma and their drama. And that plays out in their behavior. Immaturity. People are immature. It's like kids at a playground. I want what you have. I don't want you to have it. So I'm going to take it from you. Immature thoughts. Immature behavior. Another card, number 8. You're manifesting wealth and prosperity in your life. And just take it as it resonates in your story. Wealth is not always about finances. Your health is your wealth. And these people, their health is dwindling, decreasing in a major way, quickly. Health is your wealth. If you're not healthy, how are you going to work? How are you going to make money? How are you going to make connections? This card right here in the reverse is network. How are you going to network if you're not healthy? Stranger danger. You are a stranger to them, collective. You got 3 8s here. 53. 53 reduces to 8. Crown gains is 8. Lost compass is 8. How many ways can I say you manifesting the life that you desire and deserve? Stranger. Because you went within, connected to your inner compass, your guidance, your crown, they no longer recognize you. They no longer recognize you. They don't know who you are, so they can't attack you because they don't know who they're attacking. You're not the same person you were when they met you. Maybe you weren't that person they thought you were when they met you. However the case, you're not that. They're curious about you. Now they want to get to know you so they can attack you again. It's not going to happen, though. That cycle has closed out. It's completed. You've completed the lessons you needed to learn with that energy, with those energies. You don't need to stay there anymore. You're moving forward. Radical acceptance. I'm almost positive I got this yesterday. They're not accepting the current reality in which they find themselves in. You are a stranger to them and they're not accepting that. What you mean? I don't even know who you are. They probably wouldn't even recognize you if they saw you on the street because your glow, your aura, it's not the same. It's card number 2. 2 is about balance. They're out of balance because they're crashing out because of where they find themselves, the situation, their current reality they find themselves in. They're not liking it. They're out of balance. Mind, body, and spirit, and finances. They're broke. Herald of change. There's no change coming in for them. If anything, it's going to get worse. Herald of change is in the reverse. It's card number 30. 30 reduces to 3. That's about a group of people. So again, there's more than just these 1 or 2 people here on this board that's experiencing some things they don't want to experience. Let's get tea. Let's get tea on this nice guy here. I'm going to use graffiti and see what the tea has to say. Got sacrifice at the bottom of the deck. sacrificing too much of yourself for others. They put way too much time, money, and energy into trying to sacrifice you. Should have left you alone. Should have kept your name out their mother chucking mouths. But they didn't. Holy Spirit. Somebody having a love affair. Somebody having an affair. I'm going to keep that one. I was about to say, Holy Spirit, give me the T on this nice guy in reverse. Nice guy in reverse is that's confirmation. It fell out. It flew out. This person's in a relationship but cheating. Disappearing act. Now you see him, now you don't. This is someone who was in and out your life, hot and cold, only came around for Netflix and chill. Scratching posts. What did I say? They only came around for Netflix and chill when they wanted something. You were their part-time lover collective. They already had somebody. That person they told you don't worry about, that person they told you they ain't really dealing with, they was dealing with him. Woo! They got some burdens on them. They got a lot of things going on in the background that, one, they don't want you to know. Two, they think you don't know. But if they're tapped into your energy, pretty sure you're tapped into theirs. So many people involved. But you can, if you tapped in correctly, you can discern whose energies is whose. But at any rate, they got some burdens, and it's mounting up pressure, and they're crashing out because the things that they wanted to happen in your life, but these false narratives and this gossip that they put out, it's happening to them. People are starting to gossip about them. Did you hear about so and so? Ooh, they lost their job. Did you hear about so and so? Ooh, they sick. They looking skeletal. Ooh, yeah, they not as good looking as they was before. What's going on? Celebrating quietly. You have several eights out here. Talk about manifesting blessings. Celebrate quietly. Move in silence. And it's unfortunate when good things happen. You know, you want to tell people, oh my goodness, I just graduated from college. They don't care. They didn't graduate from college. They don't want you to graduate from college. Ooh, I just got a new car. You know, it's a 2022, but it's new to me. They don't care. They didn't get a car. They don't want you to have a car. Or if they have a car and it's a 2025, they don't want you to have a new car. They don't want you to have nothing. Holy Spirit, tell me about this Jezebel, please, and thank you. What's the T on this Jezebel? Jezebel has parental issues. They got baby daddy drama. If this is one person, then they got baby mama issues. They're not on the same page with their parental or their parenting skills and styles. Somebody could be a deadbeat parent. They're in competition with you, collective. They've always been in competition with you. That's what this is about. They see and know that you are blessed and highly favored, and they don't like it. They don't want you to be blessed and highly favored. So they're in competition with you, regardless of whatever it is you do. You could be a street sweeper. They want to be a better street sweeper than you. You could be a basket weaver. They want to be a better basket weaver than you. If someone is in the same industry as you, they could have more followers than you. They can make more money than you. But they don't want you doing it because they know you will surpass them. So they want to sabotage you in your life, even though you're not doing anything to them. And you may not even know these people who are doing this to you. But they want to destroy you because they don't want you to be great. Snatched. You could be snatched. You could be hot as shit. Very attractive. And they're hating on it. So they're probably not attractive. They might not find themselves to be as attractive as you, collective. They could be highly attractive, but compared to you, they don't think that you are. You may get more attention than them, and you may not even be trying, but they don't see it that way. So they want you out of the way so they can have all the attention, all the followers, all the subscribers, and you have nothing. Nothing. Avoidance. We're trying to pretend like they're not heavenly burdened. Avoidance falls upon burdens, and they are. They don't want people to know. Whoever their circle is, they don't want them to know that they're losing money, lost a job, the relationship is some shit. Yeah, they're heavenly burdened, but they don't want people to know. They're disassociating. They may be in denial. Nah, this ain't really happening to me. This can't be happening to me. I put in too much work to destroy this person. This can't be happening to me. Someone is sick and they're in denial about their illness. Either they're not getting help or they stop helping themselves. Whatever the case may be. It could, for someone, not all, for someone, help would have helped them with their illness, but they didn't get it and they're not doing it. Finesse. This is a manipulator, trickster, smooth operator. This Jezebel is sick. Again, take it as it resonates in your story, but either this Jezebel is this nice guy in reverse, or it's two different people, or they're both sick, but they're not doing well physically. Heard somebody not doing well mentally either. Yeah. Mentally, emotionally, they're done. Holy Spirit, let's get some positive movement forward for the collective. Close out this reading, please and thank you. With some positive movement forward for the collective. What do we need to know? Release and renew. Embrace the flow of letting go to welcome renewal, allowing new energy to shape your path. Let go and let God. That's what I heard. Let go and let God. You're coming to an end of a cycle. You've completed the lessons that you needed to learn. You learned them, you healed from them, and you're moving forward, or you are healing from them and you're moving forward. So let the rest go. All that extra stuff, that doesn't matter. They want to continue to spew false narratives, let them. They want to continue to gossip, let them. You've already learned what you needed to learn from this energy and this situation. Nothing left to be done but to move forward. Be here, be now. I believe it says be here now. Be here now talks about practice mindfulness to be present in the moment and gain insight. Most people are in the past, like, oh, you remember back in the day when this happened and that, and you remember yesterday, and you remember last month and last year and last whatever. Or when the kids grow up and graduate, I'm going to do this, and when this happens, I'm going to do that. Nobody's in the present. Be in the present moment. That's where you are right now, in the present moment. Tomorrow's not promised. Let go, let God, and be present. That's what I got. Let's get this angel message and roll out. We got 907. Angel number 907 says, shift, struggle. Move the energy along. Hard work is inevitable and will come when you are doing something worthwhile. Struggle is when you are stuck in one place and cannot seem to move forward. Look to where you feel there is struggle in your life and brainstorm ways to move that energy along. You got to put in the work. You can't just sit there and hope that things will change. You want positive direction? You want positive results? You got to move in a positive direction. That's what this is saying. That's what I heard. Embrace the flow of letting go to welcome renewal. That's what I heard. That is what I heard. So that is your message. And I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.